As you go a little bit farther, it'll be items like TMs and PP ups and rare stones. So I select dowsing machine, which costs 3 WOW, and it's like the dowsing machine in the game where you can find hidden items. But in here, it's kind of like you look under each little grass patch, and if I don't select it, it'll tell you whether you're close, whether it's near. Oh, it's near. So I am going to try to find right there, and I found a dive ball, which is pretty cool, you know, which kind of goes with the whole water route. So that's how you use the dowsing machine. And that's the first thing you can buy. That's only 3 watts. Next, we're going to be showing off how to catch wild Pokemon. The wild Pokemon will take 10 watts. That'll take 10 watts. What it does is it kind of simulates a Pokemon battle. And depending on how many steps you take, and you can determine the rarity of the Pokemon. So, unfortunately, this route is not long enough, so I have 6 watts. So I'm going to cheat it and take a little bit. But the funny thing is if you shake it too hard, it won't count up steps. So you have to be kind of it knows the difference. Yes, some people, when we were testing it, we had it on a turntable, and it spin around on the turntable slowly, and that kind of worked.
Washing machine?
So I'll just sit here like I have Parkinson's or something, and gain up some watts. Another thing that it does is it also, you're able to, it keeps track of all the different steps you've taken over the last week. It determines how many total steps you've taken. Now I've heard that some people have said that in order to unlock all the routes, they say that you have to take like 10,000 steps for a year or something like that, which is it's a lot of watts. It's like 30,000 watts or so. So there's a lot of use that's in this. Okay, so I just gained another watt.
Hurting the south?
Yes.
Is 1 watt equivalent to 1 step?
No, 1 watt. So one cool thing is when you're gaining experience, 1 step is equivalent to 1 experience point.
Awesome.
But it takes 20 steps to equal 1 watt.
Awesome.
Yeah. So for finding items, that'll take 60 steps for the PokeWalker. And getting okay, here we go. I've got 11 watts now.
Nice.
So you use the Poke Radar, which you guys are familiar with from the game. You can find rare Pokemon. So what you do is they have these little grass patches, and an exclamation point will come up. So if you're quick enough with the grass patches, if you're quick, 3 exclamation points. Oh, I just missed. No! Oh! So, and I just lost my 10 watts.
Wow.
Darn it. Okay, but what it would do is
we'll pretend it's caught.
Yes. Well, what it does is it brings up a little Pokemon battle, and you have 2 decisions, or 3 decisions actually: attack, evade, or capture. So capture is you throw out a Pokeball. Attack is you attack and he's attacked. Evade is you evade and you can counterattack. Now the thing is that when you evade, you won't get attacked, but if the other Pokemon evades too, he'll just run away. So there's kind of the strategy there that you have to take into account. And it's pretty difficult to figure out when you first start doing it, but once you get the hang of it, you can start capturing some nice Pokemon that aren't even in HeartGold and SoulSilver.
That's cool.
Do you have a certain amount of Pokeballs you can use on the PokeWalk, or is it unlimited?
It's unlimited. Well, you only get 1 chance.
Okay.
So per 10 watts, you only get 1 chance. So if you throw that Pokeball and he breaks out, then he runs away. And there's sometimes, if it's a really weak Pokemon, you can throw it out right at the very beginning and catch it, but that's a low chance. You got to whittle it down just like in the game, and you might be able to catch it.
If you use your really like a level 100 Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Would it kill it right away?
No, that doesn't make a difference.
Yes.
Because it doesn't have to deal with like hit points. It deals with like these 4 bars. So you have 4 bars of health, and he's got 4 bars of health. So it's kind of like every attack you either take a point or he takes a point. And you can also get critical hits too, which take 2 bars of health. So it really doesn't have to do with levels or anything. It all has to do with either attack or evade. So it's kind of like the game, but it's not. I know it's kind of like an approximation of it for the little PokeWalker. And so finally, the last thing you can do is you can connect it with other people who have PokeWalkers. So if you have a PokeWalker and you come across somebody who has a PokeWalker, you can connect and you'll both exchange items. It'll be like an item pop or a mystery gift. Oh. So per transfer, your Pokemon is able to catch 3 wild Pokemon. You're able to find 3 items, and you're able to connect up with 10 friends. But you can only connect once per friend. So, and you can do that per transfer. So after you fill up all your Pokemon or your items, you can transfer back and then go and catch some more. But then you have to build up more watts. And those are the basics of the PokeWalk.
When you return your Pokemon, your watts are reset?
Yes, your watts are reset. And so those are added to your kind of route bank for your watts, and so that's how you build up your watts for opening up different routes.
How many Pokemon can you have in PokeWalk?
You can have 1 that you transfer, but you can catch 3 wild Pokemon. And if you capture a 4th, you can pick one of the Pokemon to let go and replace it with that 3. Yeah. So what I usually do is I'll transfer a Pokemon to my PokeWalker. I'll build up some watts, capture 3 items, 3 Pokemon, and then transfer it back. And if I walk far enough, my Pokemon will gain a level, and then I can transfer it back, gain up some more watts. And you can gain 1 level per transfer. So depending on how many times you transfer per day and how far you walk, your Pokemon, if it's a low level, can gain several levels, which is kind of nice. But would you rather walk around with your PokeWalker or play your game on your DS? Kind of catch-22. Yeah, so I have my PokeWalker for when I'm working and I can't play my DS, so I can build up the watts and whatnot. And that's the PokeWalker.
Cool.
Those are the different features. You missed the tour. So thank you very much, and I hope you guys enjoy HeartGold and SoulSilver and your PokeWalker.
Thanks.
You guys signed the photo release form?
Anybody